So have you seen recent news about the Cavs trade?
Yeah, they traded everybody.
Traded everybody. Who's trading?
Let's see. I know they traded IT. He did not want to get traded. He was over here talking about I hope they don't trade me. I just want to go where I want it. And he said he really wanted to be with the Cavs.
Look what happened on the Lakers. What about D-Wade?
Miami. I actually like D-Wade with Miami, though.
Why is that?
He played better with them. He was in LeBron's shadow with the Cavs.
He wasn't in the Heat?
No.
Okay. What about J.R. Smith and the rest?
They be all right. They good.
All I know is Derrick Rose better find a team.
They traded him to Utah, and man, they dropped him. You think that's gonna be the end of his career?
Derrick Rose forever.
Okay, even though he does not play the same.
We'll be going to Natalie now for the weather.
Thank you, Curvins. Today's forecast shows a high of 64 degrees and a low of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a 15% chance of rain with winds up to 6 miles per hour. The humidity will be...
Warning, we interrupt this program to bring you a severe weather alert. This alert affects the following areas. Earth. The alert will be in effect until further notice. There are reports of acid rain. We urge you to stay indoors unless completely necessary.
This wasn't the first time a North Korea bomb shook AS-059. The station has detected each of the North 6 nuclear tests.
In fact, 36 of the CTBTO's seismic stations contributed to the initial analysis, and more than 100 recorded the event, which the organization says was equivalent to the magnitude of a 6.1 earthquake.
The shaking was reportedly felt in China, and we were just informed of the weather alert.
Acid rain sightings in the area are expected to move from Atlanta towards Douglasville and continue to spread in a matter of days around the country.
That's right, Curvins. As well as around the globe in about a month, maybe less.
Well, I know enough about acid rain to say that it doesn't kill trees and such instantly. The nutrients are usually limited due to damage of the leaves.
How does that affect us?
Acid rain dissolves the aluminum in soil. This will cause the trees to die and extinguish our oxygen supply over time.
That's true. Acid rain also affects the aquatic life. Small fish begin to die, and that affects the birds that feed off them.
And that would eventually change the environment around the lake.
Exactly. Bioindicators can be used to detect the environmental issues before it happens. Changes in genes, cells, tissue body, chemical processes, and basic body functions appear before severe disturbances occur in populations and ecosystems.
Well, you know a lot, but we have a specialist that can give us more information on the chemical components.
I'm speaking to acid rain specialist Natalie Diaz. She will be telling us about chemical attributes of acid rain.
Hello, Curvins. I'm glad to be here, and good to know that people have finally decided to pay attention to the effects of acid rain.
Well, Natalie, you are looking casual.
Well, I was supposed to be going out with my kids today, but duty calls.
We were hoping that you can tell us a little about how acid rain has been created and how maybe we could stop it.
Well, acid rain is any form of precipitation with acidic components. Precipitation as in rain, snow, fog, hail, and even dust can become acidic.
When you say acidic components, what are you referring to?
Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides.
So where exactly can this be found?
Well, these chemicals can be found in the burning of fossil fuels that are used in cars, such as gas, most of the time. But before the creation of cars, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides were found in volcanoes, specifically when they erupt.
Well, we can sure be saying that we're killing ourselves before nature kills us.
Well, I could say yes in terms of nature. This is more of a health science question, but as said on the broadcast we were giving their 2 cents, it affects the environment, which in turn affects us.
You said earlier that people are just starting to notice the effects. How did one become about realizing that acid rain has affected us?
Well, that ties into pH of rain. pH is the measure of the hydrogen ion concentration of a solution. To measure pH of the acidity of rain, we use litmus paper. If it turns red, then it's acidic. If it turns blue, then it's basic.
So what would be determined as acidic or basic?
All depends on the pH. The pH scale ranges from 0 being mostly acidic to 14 being mostly basic. The pH normal range of rain is from 5 to 5.5. If the pH gets anywhere under 5.6, it becomes dangerous.
And the chemicals
Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides?
would cause the rain to become more acidic and more dangerous.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your time. We'll now be seeing a health scientist to let us know about how acid rain affects us humans.
We will now be talking to Mr. St. Fleur, the economist, and how acid rain affects economy. Good afternoon, Mr. St. Fleur. I heard that you were a top-notch economist that has been studying how acid rain affects economy.
Well, you're right about me being top-notch. And yes, I have been studying about acid rain. Do you have any questions for me?
Actually, I do. My first question is if acid rain affects buildings, and how does it?
Well, buildings don't want no smoke when it comes to acid rain. Acid rain has corrosive effect on limestone, marble buildings, or sculptures. It either dissolves the stone or corrodes the metal that is exposed to the weather.
I see. Well, what does acid rain do to our roads, highways, and bridges?
You know when someone get crossed and they get messed up and fall? Well, that's what acid rain does to roads, highways, and bridges. The modes of transportation get corroded and the bridges reaches a certain point to where it just fall.
Wow, I did not know that. Also, what does acid rain do to metal vehicles such as trains, cars, and buses?
You don't want that, because your car gonna rust, which can cause it to break down. And all the shorties gonna be singing, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy whose car turns rust on me. Now he walks everywhere, and on Valentine's Day, got the nerve to bring me up there.
But anyway, what does this mean for the economy in terms of money?
Well, money is my language, and unfortunately, we have spent a lot of money on repairs.
Okay. Lastly, what are the economic consequences of acid rain on fisheries, forestries, and agriculture?
Well, finally, I was wondering when you was gonna stop asking me questions. But for crops, when they're exposed to too much acid rain, they die. So next time your mom starts cussing about how much the bread was, it was a penny yesterday and $50 now, you could tell her why. As for fisheries, it's the same concept. The fish die, which leads to less fish, which leads to higher prices for the fish. Lastly, for forestry, the acid rain can break down the trees which are used to build houses.
Wow, thanks. I've learned so much from this interview. Nice talking to you. By the way, how much did this shirt cost you?
Oh, this? The stitching for the polo itself was a good 100 billion, how you talk. But you can imagine how much the rest was. Nice talking to you too.
Korea bomb shook AS-059. The station has detected each of the North 6 nuclear tests. Okay, can we do that again?
Just
North 6.
North
6.
6. Okay, ready? The burning of fossil fuels most of the time, but before the creation of contractions such as carbon components, precipitation as in rain, smoke. You move the thing before it. Just don't stop it.
I'm speaking to acid rain specialist Natalie Diaz. She'll be telling us about the chemical attributes of acid rain.
Hi, Curvin. Glad to be here.
Okay. We'll be going to